Now I'm able to see the comments on here.
You'll be able to see it. Elijah by Fire. Hey man, W Elijah. Troy Young, thanks for the follow. You'll be able to see the comments as soon as they pull up. So like just like this, when I type, you'll be able to see it. Or when a new guest type and all that, you'll be able to see that here. You see it
Okay.
there now?
I was looking at my phone.
Before we start, I'm gonna make a quick Instagram video on Hey babe, can you take that real quick? Can you handle that? Thank you. Just gonna move that out the way. I'm gonna make a quick Instagram video and then we're gonna go live, okay? Or we already live, but I'm gonna make an Instagram video shouting it out. So give me a second.
Okay.
Oh, and Dre ain't here
Hanging
talking
fruit.
right now.
Remember that. Low hanging fruit. Right? The low
So
That crowd got smaller. Yeah, that crowd gets smaller, man.
oh, we gonna make sure it continue to get smaller. Y'all, hey, if y'all want to talk to the chat, y'all can talk to the chat right now. I'm about to make the Instagram video, then we're gonna get into the reaction. Okay?
Okay. All right.
W Smoke, W Reyes, man. We about to get into this. We with Eddie B and we with Elijah B. Assault Smoking, man. Assault Spoken, not smoking. Salt Spoken. We with Eddie B and we with Elijah B. Assault Spoken. My fault, y'all. Y'all know I just got off work. I'm making an Instagram video and then we're gonna get into the reaction with the gang, y'all. Come on.
We're gonna get this thing popping, right?
Right. What's good with everybody? Right? My name is Khalil Perkins. And right now I'm going to be reacting to the Andre Taylor and... Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. Give me a second. I'm sorry. I'm trying to make it theatrical. My fault. I was supposed to mute my mic. Y'all wasn't supposed to hear that. Fuck. Hold on.
This is gonna be brought to you by Rod.
Right. Why is my shit? Yeah.
And sipping on the Holy Ghost.
Sipping on the Holy Ghost, right? Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna redo it. Fuck it. I don't care if y'all hear me. Let me just get this over with. Alright, everybody, what's good? My name is Khalil. They also call me Coolin' K. Right now on my kick, I'm going to be reacting to the Remnant Cult, their Wednesday class, brought to you by Andre Gorgeous Dre Taylor. He is the leader of the Remnant Cult. I'm going to be going live with Eddie B and Elijah B of Salt Spoken. Make sure y'all tap in. We are not letting up on these guys. I know y'all been seeing me turn up because of my birthday. Now we're back to regular scheduled programming. We're still talking about these men, the weird things that they're doing, and the cult, and everything that they're pushing out there through Andre Taylor's Holy Ghost. Right? Sorry.
Right.
Hold on. Okay. Right. Hold on.
Yeah, what kind of suit?
What kind of suit he got on?
Velvet?
You know what?
Hot tomato.
Hold on. Soft spoken. One kick. Okay. Alright, man. My fault, y'all. Thank y'all for y'all patience, man. For real. We're gonna get into this thing, brother. Alright, let me just make sure everything is good around here, man. I don't need no extra stuff in the background, man. I want to make it clear. Alright, man. How y'all doing today? First and foremost, before we get started?
Yeah, how the crowd doing? We doing good over this way. Yeah, I'm straight over here.
Man, I'm good. How y'all doing in the chat, man? W Keys, W Reyes, W Smoke, man. I appreciate y'all tapping in. I've been getting a lot of questions, bro. Whether it's from family, whether it's from loved ones, friends. My vice principal of my high school that I graduated from in Aurora, Colorado, they've reached out, and they want to know how they can help. There's been a lot of people wondering how they can help, what they can do to support the cause. It's rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. Where are y'all at right now currently before we get into it? And yes, W Troy, we blessed to see another day, man. Like, for me personally, if you want me to be honest, I'm now in the point to where we got to continue reacting to this class. We see these guys, they still here. They trying to do everything possible to ignore Salt Spoken. They trying to ignore me. I just got off the phone with my partner. He said, I seen Dre try to post something about me dancing and this is who we listening to. Dude, we are telling you that you're running a cult.
Yeah.
What does me doing a TikTok dance got to do anything with anything? You know what I mean? So for me right now,
This
huh?
guy doing saying he going from being a religious guy to now he got to go back to he got to bring Gorgeous Drake back.
What?
So what does it say about his religious God that he said he served and all that?
Yeah.
He
What
the
about the
flip
Holy
side
Ghost?
like that. Yeah,
Okay.
his
Do
Holy
y-
Ghost wasn't big enough.
do y'all want to start from the beginning, or do y'all want to um just start where it's
It
at,
don't
where it's
matter because
paused
I mean
at?
we only like 15 minutes behind, so even if we start from the beginning, we can run into 8:15 or start it from 9. It don't matter. What the crowd want to do?
Right. What y'all want to do, man? Should we just start it from where it's at? They're live right now. You can see it. They've been live. Oh, they only been live for 10 minutes, so we could start it right
Yeah,
now.
let's go to the beginning.
Go to the
We know
beginning.
he up there live.
Okay,
We know
Smoke
he
from the
live.
top. Let's see how they start this thing off, y'all. Fuck that.
To make sure that everybody can hear clearly. Welcome. Can everybody hear clearly?
Nah, Dre definitely a cookie cutter.
In the chat, can you hear clearly? Is the chat responding?
Is that a Velvet?
We good? All right.
Man, ain't no telling, man. That's
Welcome, welcome. Welcome. Welcome to our Wednesday night outreach,
WC
where I have said that I'm
man,
going
that circle they got a lot small.
Let me explain before we get into it, okay?
said, let me explain. Tricks have tools.
My name is Andre Taylor, and I know who I am. The Gorgeous Dre is a part of my past, right? A part of who I am too. I'm Andre Taylor, and like I said when I was doing police accountability, but I use Gorgeous Dre when necessary. Sometimes I have to use Gorgeous Dre if I'm talking to somebody in the streets that I have to relate to, right? Sometimes I have to use Gorgeous Dre if I'm talking to somebody that's in the lifestyle that I come up out of.
Which Gorgeous Dre? Is it the one who was pimping on the minor? Which Gorgeous Dre is he referring to?
Wait, why does it sound like he got like multiple personalities? You know what I mean? How do we separate the two that we dealing with?
Yeah.
That's a real question.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Even though I'm Andre Taylor, my father taught me never to be a one-trick pony. That anything that you've gone through in your life, you could utilize the lessons that you learned. Even if you've gone through some street activity, which I have, but you can still utilize the lessons that you learned. The scriptures say it like this: I'll turn the cursings into a blessing. So sometimes you might go through some adverse situations, street stuff.
What'd you say?
No, his sound is crappy.
It's like a reverb.
Oh, their audio.
Yeah,
Okay, good.
that's their.
Learn some lessons through those hard situations. And because you learned the lesson, even though it was an adverse situation, it benefited you. And
Homie in the
some of
Playboy hat?
lessons that I've learned about women,
Oh, yeah.
about
Hey, that's Elijah B. That's Eddie. Wait, Elijah, you got a Playboy hat on? Yeah, that's Elijah B. Soft Spoken Smoke. That's Eddie B's son, his firstborn, right there. So he's been leading a lot of the campaign going on. I'm just letting the chat know what we doing. You know what I mean? Just so they know, because they've been asking questions. My fault, y'all. I'm not trying to ignore y'all. Just so y'all know, we reacting. Repeat the same outfit, alter ego, and then True Blue said, "What do they tell the women? Not today." Okay. My fault. I'm just reading it. My fault. Come on.
manhood, I utilize through real life situations. Always say, if something has been tested, if it has been proven, and if it has worked before, it's something qualified to give your life for, right? If it has been tested, if it has been proven, and if it has worked
Right.
before, it qualifies, it's something that qualifies to give your life for.
You keep
I'm
it
not
playing,
talking
but
to you today
what have you
out of
done
things
that
I've heard
that's
from
worked?
somebody. I'm talking to you out of
Everything he
things
done
that
has
I've
been
had
a
to
whole
go
bunch of
through.
failures.
Tragedy, mistakes, errors, setbacks, successes, and what I learned through all those things. I always tell people I didn't get here through successes. I got here through failures and learning through those failures, right?
So when did you
A lot
become
of
the
people,
master? If you were
when I was
constantly failing.
mentoring, and I still mentor.
Oh, damn. We need that. Hey, that's a louder in the back. When did you become the master if you was constantly failing?
Now I do
Yeah.
consultations, and there are many different type of people that reach out to me, and people feel free to talk to me about deep things that they don't feel free to talk to other people about, because they probably
Mind
feel
you, he
like
got
I've
federal
gone through
friends
some real
that he said
tragic
he'll
stuff,
go
and some
tell.
Right.
real deep stuff, and some real sinful stuff. How is he going to judge me? And when I was doing life coaching and mentoring, it made it easier because of my own past to allow people to open up to me, to share with me what they were into, what they had come from, some things that they had done, because they believed that I was able to help them overcome their tragedies, overcome their mistakes, because I was able to overcome my own. So I just wanted to put that out there, because I'm gonna take you back to some of the things that Gorgeous Stray learned. One of the things in American Pimp that
He
I
got to
said
show us a proof of somebody
is
that he made successful off his consultations.
Hmm.
You know.
Not DoorDash to P either. Not DoorDash to P. That we already uncovered what he does. He's a gorilla.
Yeah. So he needs somebody that he can say, look at so and so. I helped build so and so. He can't do that.
That and I think that's big. Even though y'all can't see Daryl Maurice Goodley right behind Dre, you know what I mean, ready to be obedient and submissive. Outside of D, what has Dre, and D, you can't even claim D, but what has he done? What has he done?
See, it's like he only got his fame off the American Pimp, and he just been riding that wave. But what have you done? You went to prison for pimping on a minor. Then, what? Police accountability was the first time you failed. You had to go get help with other organizations to help you. And then you started this remnant. But you have not built anything. And you see, even with the remnant, it's falling apart. People leaving and everything. So again, what have you done? Let's go. Let's see what he was saying.
you are anything. And I have just been listening for a long time of the voices
Super
out there.
small.
Because there's many, many different voices out there. And a lot of these people are people that really haven't gone through some of the things that I have gone through to give you some of the information, because I've gone through those situations. A lot of people are just talking. Some people have gone through some things, but there's a lot of junk food out there. That's what social media is filled with.
You are filled with junk food.
Yeah. It's crazy how he tells on himself. Just keep listening. You listen to him tell on himself.
Hey, Troy Young put police accountability. Nah, for real, put them in quotations. True Blue said he made money off them, that's it. And then D Love pre 2020, she said third circle small. What's going on, Rem Knots? What's happening? Is there too much truth?
Junk food.
Nah, and
I
look
wanna
at that
pose a
crowd
question
up there.
before we start going in.
Who would you hang with in that crowd? Who would you say, hey man, let's go put something together? You would not want to deal with, you would not want to hang with any of them dudes up there. But, you know,
Kavasi ain't sweating already, bro. It's only been 5 minutes.
Of significance is readily given. What do you mean by that, Dre? What do you mean readily given? Do you think anything that holds any weight to it, you could just pick up so easily? Well, that's what that junk food social media has done. Is it made you?
He never raised none of his
that it was
children.
accessible to you.
So-
What was accessible to you? The game. All the game is knowledge. My father used to say that knowledge with a flair.
Nah, that
It made you believe that knowledge, the game, is just easily accessible. All you have to do is just turn on a computer and somebody is out there teaching you and telling you about some game. Most
Isn't that what he does?
ain't that.
likely on how to get a woman.
He's
That's
delusional,
what it's
man.
about. So much of the internet is men trying to discover, how do I bag a female? How do I get a woman? And you got all these guys out here telling you how you get a woman. Well, the first thing
Come
I
on,
want
Drake, tell us how to get a minor, man. How to get a
Wow.
minor?
Oh, hold on. Hey, chat, make sure our connection, if our
What?
connection's messing up, let us know. I hope it's looking good, y'all. Let us know if
What?
it's messing up.
What professional woman, what woman that's classy or elegant have he been around? He could say, "Look what I have produced." You can't say that about Dove. You can't say that about Naya, because even how he brag about Naya, I built her. So you only been around Naya,
Yeah.
what, a year, and now you want to take credit for that, man? Come on, you did teach her how to lie, though. He did teach that. But
Hey,
go ahead.
Eddie, DoorDash P is in the chat. DoorDash P is in the chat. He said, "Oop, the goofies have gathered with no receipts to talk about those who got all the receipts. I rock with these remnant dudes. Y'all sitting around on couches talking about other men weirdos. Well, Rico, we got receipts on you, DoorDash P, and we putting more out there, brother. You probably should focus on your speech. Focus on getting your words together, right, brother."
And
He should get up there and say something just so we can validate what it is he be saying.
Right.
yeah,
We can
'cause
skip
he
to
ain't
your
got
part.
no receipts up there.
Yeah, what receipts did y'all talk about? We just hear a man talk about himself.
Look how everybody be on their phone watching us.
It's
They don't even
crazy.
listening to Dre, they watching us.
They trying to see what we gonna say next about y'all clowns.
Because the woman will go with
Oh,
the
man.
territory. What you mean by that, Dre? Well, a lot of guys used to ask me, man, when you was in the lifestyle, what were you telling the women that were with you? What were you telling them women?
Oh,
Because I
we
was
need-
successful.
Who are the women? We don't know where any of these women are at all.
Hey, mind you too. He say that all his women have a good relationship with him. We have never seen any of his women get up and speak besides Dove at any of his events. Not in Seattle. Not and he actually said one of his, like a while ago, he said one of his women was supposed to come and she never showed up. So it's like, how do you still have a good relationship with your people and nobody's showing up to what you want to support you? It's anything.
And who can you talk to without you being in their face, watching every word that they say? Oh, no. And then you can turn around and audit so you can make it, again, what you say, I like to get in front of the narrative. Because I'm a master at words, Rob. Come on, man.
And you know what's
All these
crazy?
goofies, man.
And you know what's crazy, y'all? I spoke with my aunt. Okay, all I'm gonna say is I'm not gonna say which aunt. But Dre, we heard you wasn't even raised with your daddy. We heard you was trying to take trips to find your daddy. I heard your daddy thought you was a scrub, brother. No, I'm just saying, everything been coming out. I've been getting calls. And you talking about receipts. Word of mouth travel fast. And they heard you was very flamboyant. Past metrosexual, Dre.
And then,
It don't matter what you like, but hey,
still
brother.
act- he still act flamboyant. But then, oh man, I was gonna say something. Go ahead. I ain't-
Nah, let's continue roasting these
But
clowns.
then, yeah,
Am I?
dude's been reaching out to me saying the same thing, that he wasn't who he claimed to be when he was in the streets like that. He only got a name off America Pimpin'. I mean, off America Pimp.
We might
And
have
then now
to.
you've been riding that wave for the past 30 years, and still you haven't produced anything. He
You-
said he tried to do a movie, it flopped. Everything he touches flop. He tried to have a kid with Dove, that flopped. I mean, come on, man. He creates disasters. You know,
Right.
just like I said in the video earlier, like he said, you know, he had to been raised insecure because in them 70s was a different time. So in the 70s, if your mother was in the streets, you know, you can imagine he got talked about every day.
Right.
So now he wanted to create this thing bigger than life. You can't be insecure all your life and still be grown. Talk about you have vanities.
Yeah.
If you grew up without securities, guess what? That vanity wouldn't even be there because you was always that deal when coming up. You don't become that deal when you get grown. But again, he's creating a narrative. Let's go. Let's see what this midget about to say.
And I'll be real, even you got Rico in the chat trying to say something about you right now, talking about her. Eddie B was got intimate with his gay cousin. Is that true? One, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Rico. Now, I just think that y'all aren't that smart, brother. We're telling y'all that you all are running a cult. Children are being affected. The game is not real, and you're dealing with people that are misguiding people. And you talking about somebody's sexuality as if it's true. Nobody care about them high school jokes, brother. Nobody even give a damn.
Listen.
But it's not
That's
true.
all
But
they got. That's all they got. But look. All the men up there don't have no woman. And you see when D sits up there with his so-called woman, you see how he don't even want to touch her. And he
like wrestling and stuff, right?
He the one that told us stories that his cousins used to hump on him because they thought he was pretty, and all. Now he want to blame it on something. Man, D is such a sucker, man. Come on.
Yeah, I didn't even post this one. I didn't even post this photo. I got a couple of them. If y'all want me to put them out, I got more photos of y'all. It just made y'all look a little bit too cut up.
Look how this look. All your women was hoes, but they all drive monster trucks.
Right.
Come on, man.
Come on.
Him and Dre both got some insecurities. You know, Dre got the little, you know, who was you sleeping with? You know, were they bigger than me? So you can tell he got that little dick syndrome. D got that, oh my God, every man would have sex with me because I'm a light skin with curly hair. You know, now he's the Incredible Hulk. Man.
Nah, DoorDash got some serious built up stuff. They trying to bring back the old conversation about y'all family. We gonna move forward because Eddie done already addressed that game. Y'all gonna have to come with another narrative, but we got more narratives based on what y'all saying right now.
Yeah.
That's an AI mod, D-Love. It's good. You can't say certain things.
I believe in the 90s, that was my time. Right? But what were you telling these females? And I would tell them, well,
I think
I wasn't talking about
Rico is worried about meeting with a 14-year-old, but he's not asking Dre about the minor he was pimping on. You see how they be one-sided? No, we don't ask Dre. If you want to holler at anybody about it, you gonna holler at everybody. You gonna give Dre a pass, or is Dre giving you a pass? But then too, Dre already said that his friends are government informants. So Rico is just another one.
Yeah.
You know,
He just following suit.
On all of y'all. Dre told on y'all, not me. Go ahead.
Right. D-Love, listen to what Cito put.
I have a friend that was an American pimp named Payroll. He passed away last year. Rest in peace, Payroll. But one day, Payroll called me, and Payroll said, Dre, man.
Dre, you can't use that. Payroll said he can't verify it.
What is Dre?
He can't verify it.
What did he say?
talking about Payroll from American Pimp asked him a question. Payroll dead. We can't even get with Payroll and ask him if it's true or not, because everything that be coming out his mouth is a lie. So now he want. Of course, you can bring up a dead person and say what a dead person said. Get out of here, Dre. What's the next one you got for us?
Right.
Telling these females.
Yeah, we done heard
So
this
he
story
said,
like
"Great,
Yeah,
man,
we can tell.
what you telling
Yeah,
us?"
how many times he gonna tell this story?
I heard
Tell us
it. You know what's
everything is
funny?
copy and paste.
Y'all not the first person that has, like I said, we've been having a lot of conversation. We back to regular scheduled programming. But Dre, you recycle information. None of your information is new, brother. So why are y'all paying for this? $50 a month, $20 every Tuesday, and for the OnlyFans. Why are y'all paying for the OnlyFans? Why doesn't the Remnant has their own YouTube channel? Find out on next episode, motherfucker. Like, god damn. Sorry, my fault,
Gotta
y'all.
get permission.
Email. I said,
You know.
okay, well, I'm not
Yeah,
going
and
to
they
tell you
got
what I
that
was telling them,
promise.
but I'm going to tell you what I wasn't telling them. I wasn't talking to them about no money. And being in the lifestyle that I was in, it was
Oh, so the promise is not about money?
But hold on. But you a pimp on a minor, but it wasn't about money? See how he lied? Like his dad said when he was young. Man, you a liar and a thief. He
Man.
just said that plenty. Now, let's see if he gonna bring that back up.
Right.
From that now.
him to believe
Right.
that I wasn't focused on just some money. But remember, in American Pimp, I said before you're anything, you have to be a man. So let's start right there. Well, what is a man? Some people think that you become a man when you're 18 years old.
So
What is a man?
Back up. Thinking he
If
put that
that's what
man
you
thing
should
out
be
there,
first,
they gonna run back
before
to him.
anything else, don't you think that it would be important to find out what a man is? Because a lot of you never had any fathers, and some of your fathers didn't know what a man was. They just thought that man was just a gender. I said a man is not a gender.
Hold on, let me put this
A
out
man
there.
is a position.
Yeah. What's up? Let us know, man.
When he told his father when he was young, his father was on drugs, so then he went to go stay with his father's friend.
Mm-hmm.
But then you look up, he was back with his mother, and then his mother abandoned him when he was 16. And then he was homeless. So you don't hear all this stuff about his dad was even when he was born, he was raised by his father's mother or grandmother or somebody. So come on, Drake. Like I said, he can run that stuff on these young dudes now, especially dudes that haven't been in the streets. But I was raised in the 70s. Them 70s was a different time than it is now. Way different. A lot of things that's accepted now wasn't accepted then. You know what I mean? You can have hoes coming in and out the house and carry on. Back then, neighbors and everybody looked down on street people. Even drug dealers. Like I said, you listen to them early 80s, rappers was against drug dealers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But he gonna make it seem like, oh, my father, and he just had like a beautiful life on this manhood and all that. And his father didn't even want to be around. And then Dre also said that he didn't even want to be part of their lifestyle, so he wasn't even around it like that.
Right.
But go ahead.
Man, these guys is clowns, man. Hey, Troy Young said 300,000 women in Seattle, and majority of the rim bots couldn't scoop some women. Nah, like I'm gonna be real. That's weird, man. W. Joe Mama.
Did you hear what I said? I said a man is a position. Now remember,
Hey, appreciate that sub, W. Leilani. Thank you.
said in American Pimp, you've got to be a man first, right? So in essence, you got to hold this position.
You got to go back to his past.
If
Come
manhood
on,
to
man.
me is a position, well, what do you mean, Dre? That manhood is a position? Well, right?
It's a position, but I'm still paying on Naya bills. But she's your wife. I'm paying her bills.
That position,
Oh,
or
hell
that
nah.
office, or that occupation of a doctor. You can't just come off the streets and say that I'm a doctor. There are certain qualifications.
Let me say this. Let me say this real quick. Now, y'all remember all those comments y'all see? Each member has about 5-10 different fake account pages. So they gonna go on there and type all kinds, make it look like the chat is jumping.
Wait. What you mean by that? Like he telling people to make different pages to be active in the chat?
Listen, even with me going at them, people that's coming at me with the fake pages, you already know who it is by what they saying. It's like, okay, man, that's so and so, because all they know is copy and paste, just like the guy Rico. They gonna say the same thing, just like Drake. It's gonna be everything gonna be copy and paste, repeat, and when soon you turn around and be like, tell me something new, then that's when they're gonna disappear. They don't have no imagination. Even back when I was there, I was telling them, man, y'all ain't got no colors. Where y'all come? Look at the screen. It's no everybody up there look dull. They look like the old fat crayons you got back in kindergarten because they didn't want to give you the new ones, so because they didn't want you to mess up the crayon.
They don't got no
So
energy.
it's none of that. Look how they look there. Look how pale they look. You know, the skin ain't even glowing.
Dang, dog.
These dudes 30, 40 man, for a daddy. I'm sorry, Rico, but you know, you looking for a daddy. And now this is their time to stand up for their dad. Man, Dre his kids don't even deal with him. Come on. Y'all see KP left him. But they want to stand tall. We're gonna show in the world that we're gonna stand 10 toes, even though his kids didn't. Come on. None of his family is there.
Right.
D is not even his nephew. All this great work he did, none of his family is there. I got cousins back in Detroit that was big in the dope game back in the 80s. But guess what? If they show up to do something, I'm going to be there because when they did represent the game, and, you know, back in the days, he had a name. And I was telling him, I'm going to show up. I'm going to show up for my cousin. Don't none of his cousins show up. His friend that he grew up with came one time, had a stroke. He was getting ready to die, whatever. They brought him back, and he came back just to say thanks, Dre. Yeah, Dre came to the hospital with me, was visiting me, and I came back. I'm coming back to say hello, everybody. I'm back. He haven't came back.
Damn.
So what receipts? You ain't got not one person in your family to vouch for you and say, man, this guy, I've been seeing him move like this all my life. I'm messing with him. None of his family is there.
Well,
That should tell you something right there.
And that's why D don't got no identity, regardless of my personal agenda against him. Y'all know what I mean? He's known to everybody as Nephew D. He not D's dad's brother. He's not D's mom's brother. So why did this dude? That's the only thing Dre got to show from anything, that he pimped on a grown man. I'm just saying. And then he tried to use them same messages that he got D so gassed up with, so he could think he doing something, and he trying to sell it to everybody there. The net student up, you can see Cavassier just looking there with his chin pointed up. He's so susceptible. He don't even look like he got an original thought in his head. I don't even know him. I just wanted to say that.
If any of those guys get up, it's gonna be the most boringest conversation you have ever had.
That be your mama.
For D to say he picked up girls in the strip club, her up while she was working. You didn't pick no girl up off the street that was doing nothing, and you turned around and turned her into something. She was already stripping. So all you did was collect strip club money. Come on. And I know about strip clubs where girls was going there where I know they was making some money, but it was like nothing special. You know, strip clubs in North Dakota and all this carrying on stuff that girls was making 10, 20 grand a night, and they end up shutting it down. But it's like, yeah, you going in there and you knock a girl, go knock a girl that got a good job and that's not even thinking about messing. Matter of fact, his girl Yannick, he was talking to Yannick on the phone for 7, 8 years. And Courtney, right? Yannick didn't know. The same thing how he hit my daughter with, you know, I'm gonna have to hit in his courtship. And my daughter was like, oh, I didn't even know we was courting. Every female that D has, he have a cool relationship with them, and then he hit them with the, you know, you've been out of pocket all these years because we've been courting. And the girl like, I didn't have no idea we was courting.
Right.
Come on, man. Like, these are the guys. Look at these up on that panel.
Mm-hmm.
None of those guys you would want to, especially if you in them streets, you ain't trying to do no business with none of them dudes up there.
And
Cavassier was a gangbanger, ended up getting shot like 5, 7 times because he was at the wrong place at the wrong time. What kind of gangbanger are you? Like, but it's just a whole bunch of, I need a big brother.
I'm sorry. Hey, Eddie, you're hilarious.
That's all we need.
Yeah. Let's watch some more of this though. Let's watch some more of this because I know we're on the restricted time limit today, and not just today, but even when we do these reactions to the classes, we want to keep them clean because y'all can see we listening to him, but he been talking for 5 minutes and all he been talking about American Pimp for the last 5 minutes. What are we learning right now, bro? Why do we need to pay for this? Why does anybody
A whole bunch
paying?
of failures.
Here.
To have, indeed, for you to have that MD after your name. You can't just pop up one day and say, I'm a doctor. Well, that's what manhood is. A manhood says there are certain things that you need to qualify for being such man. Right? Which is why in American Pimp,
Right.
I said you have to be a man of integrity.
All you gotta do is watch the soft-spoken short film and you'll understand everything, bro. I'm tired, bro. I'm almost like, bro, what the fuck? We're gonna have to start identifying what a cult is when we go live or something, bro. Cause what the fuck are we listening to? Watch the soft-spoken short film on YouTube right now. Watch the first short film. Watch the second one. It's the same shit.
Character, right? You remember those things? And somebody probably was saying, well, what does the pimping got to do with character and principles and integrity? Everything.
But forget all that.
Everything.
What about
Because it wasn't just the
fatherhood?
pimping, it was the
Because he had a
man.
child when American Pimp was out. Not one
It
time
was
have
the
he
man
mentioned
that was the focus.
Sorry.
being a father. I raised all 4 of my children. He didn't raise none. Dove again. When she met Dre, he made her dump her kids off on her mother, and she didn't even know Dre a month. But you got all this game, but your game wasn't enough to take care of Dove and her children. Only
No.
Dove.
Hey, True Blue
Come on,
said.
man.
True Blue said, "Cuz watched that movie too much." He talking about American Pimp, cause he said he can't have his own point. How many times y'all think Dre rewatched American Pimp? Cause I like they saying he put me to sleep. Joe Mama said, "W Father, W Family, man." Shout out to Eddie B, shout out to Elijah B, shout out to Salt Spoken on YouTube right now. We trying to get them on Kick to live stream, y'all. We trying to get them on Kick. Get a Kick, a Twitch, anything live stream. We trying to get them. Really, we want y'all on Kick. Get a Kick. We want y'all live streaming too. But yeah. What the hell, man?
Integrity, character, honor, all these things is what was significant to me because what my father taught me. Right?
But with this whole back
You
and
know
forth
that
thing,
right now,
proved that he's not even a man. So was a man and he was standing on that. Within these last 2 months, we proved that he's not that. So he can't even use that anymore. If you was a man, Dre, I took that from you.
Oh,
Showed and proved that you're not that. Whole new program and show that you're this great man. And then, okay, you got a baby on the way. Now you're gonna have to wait 18 years to show that you raised that your son. You can't turn around and use what you can't use nothing. You can't say that you was a father and that you raised your children. You can't say that you stood on manhood because you went to jail for pimping on a minor.
right.
Hey, well, you got. He was in his 30s.
And he was in his
He's 30. That's important.
You turned around, you did police
Damn.
accountability. The first time you did a police accountability, failed. You had to do it again and hook up with other organizations.
Hey.
Then when the city paid you to be a street star, took the money and ran to go do a CD that flopped. And guess what? The CD evicted you. He cannot call the mayor, which now is the new mayor. You know what? I would take everything back if he could show that it's within the next month that he can go sit down with the governor and put a plan together. You can say that he always said that I submitted the whole state of Washington, the governor down to the mayor. So if you did all that within a month, within a year, plan a sit down with them and show the whole thing, you sitting down with them and y'all discussing a plan, what you're gonna do, not for us, but for the remnant. So he constantly saying all this stuff that what he did, the city of Seattle Everybody, listen, I done met some females out here, and when I was with the Remnant, as soon as I mentioned Dre's name, man, guess what? I didn't get no callbacks.
Oh damn.
I didn't got with some that was in Dre's family. And it was like, ooh, how you know my cousin? And I was like, well, you know, he got this Remnant thing going, and this is that. Guess what? Blocked. His fam. So when I'm saying this stuff, I'm not just blowing it out. Nobody in this city or state messes with Dre except the Taylor. If he paying somebody for some service, they mess
He
with him.
said
But he
except
cannot
the
go to
Taylor.
the governor.
Nah.
Yeah, he can't go to the governor. He cannot go to the mayor since we've been here for a whole year. And not one time have he went down there and talked to them people. He told us one time, oh, I called the governor and told them, don't forget about me. Man, listen, as much as you lied within these last 2 months, I don't even believe you did that.
Yeah,
You
nah.
know. Oh, look at that. They can't even spell her name. Oh, now you're still waiting on answers for Eddie. All she gotta do is watch my videos. She'll get them.
Yeah. She'll see all them answers.
Yeah, she
But
got all. She
even if
already
you
know
see,
the answer.
even
She
if
need to stop listening. She need to stop listening to Drake live. Go run and tell that flunky.
yeah. And even if you see where he's posed at right now, he just like you could see it in his eyes that he's not really all the way there. And Elijah, even though like right, we go over his age, right? But you pointed out something key. It's 2026, right? When he did with his thing, right? 99, 98. He was 30 years old dealing with these young women, taking advantage of these young women, using the Holy Ghost, the information. No, you worked at Nordstrom's, okay? Like you didn't have no information, buddy. You did not have no information. Would you say D-Love, his videos are better? Yeah, Eddie's videos are way better. That's why I said, hey man, we down with Dre. We uplifted Eddie B and Soft Spoken. We need the information. That's all we need. Whether it's comedic, whether it's serious, whether it's real, we just need you to speak. Because everybody in here, man, they like Eddie speaking facts.
We need Khalil up in there too. We can't forget about Khalil now.
I got y'all. But I'm telling y'all, man, y'all here, y'all in the chat, y'all seeing because the people is here. I get y'all got these rim knot cats. And again, y'all, I want to preface, we are on a little bit of a time limit today. So what y'all want to do right now? Because Dre been talking, and let me see how long he going to be talking for. He talking for another 10 minutes. Do you want to do the playback speed fast on him? He been talking this whole time. Okay. And then Dove got up and talked after. So what y'all want to look at? Y'all want me to do the playback speed fast? Just so we can speed through what he's saying?
Let's answer that. As the audience, what they want?
Chat, what should we do, bro? Because
whatever they want, we got.
You know,
what y'all want us to do?
We got a little bit of a time crunch, bro. With right now. When y'all gotta leave, man?
We going to 8:30.
8:30. Okay, cool. Okay, then cool. Then we're gonna keep it up right now. If y'all want to speed it up, let us know. They said Cuz got the tampon suit on, dipped down trying to speak knowledge, but yet speaks on everybody else but himself. He ain't making shit but a new movie script selling the dream to his queens. They all bitches. Nah, hey, True Blue.
Well,
facts, bro. And the men that's a part of this, they easily influenced. They want somebody to think for them. If you asking me from what I'm seeing, they want somebody to think for them.
It's a bunch of nobodies. Believe a bunch of nobodies.
Yeah, let's see it. Oh, ew. I'm sorry, I'm just reading one of their donations. It says, salute to the legendary gorgeous Dre, Andre Taylor, and the Remnant. That's crazy.
Everything is geared on.
No, remind you. Remember,
who
a lot of those are fake pages, though, too.
Oh, wow.
Remember, those are fake pages.
So they're trying to I can't even think of the term, but they're trying to increase their engagement with the fake pages. Yeah. That's wild.
Yeah. We can call it
money.
Oh man, sorry.
But I sent you something, D. What did I send you here? The top. You ain't got to say it out loud, but let me say it.
He says, you ain't got to say it out loud, son. Let me say it.
Okay, let me go here. Thank you, D. I'm going to come back to you. I wanted to write down some bullet points. So I wanted to show you, man, who was in position. And then I wanted to skip
shoes,
over to
man.
what people think of.
Bro, with the black and white suit, are those are like dress running shoes? Just like the style. I don't know what, bro. Like I don't know what they doing.
Oh man.
The 3 to the right of D, I don't know who these cats are. I don't know what they doing. And then the 3 to the left, this dude
I'm
in the
talking about Cavassier.
the dude in between Cavassier.
That's not Trevor. That look like Malcolm and Jay.
That's to the left to him though. Oh, well, facing us or facing behind Dre?
To D, right or left?
To D's left and the right to the right of Cavassier. This dude right here with the chin strap beard.
Who that kid?
I see what I'm talking about.
Oh, that's Remain Thorough.
Yeah, he look a little lost, man. Some of these guys, like, I just don't get, like, game. You know what I mean?
Now hold on. Now let me say this. It's how do you like now? Remain Thorough used to be it's crazy. What's calling him? Remain Thorough used to be a correctional officer and a street nigga. How are you both at this? I'm gonna post when he hit the class when I got it all on my phone. I'm uploading them, but it's a phone. I mean, it's a class where he said that he was a street nigga and he was like worked for the sheriff or something at the same time. I'm like, dude, how can you? I'm like, so you just let any and everybody in? How they supposed to be like some street dudes and you letting cops? So
Hey.
that sounds like an informant.
They say Salmon Suit is a pure manipulator. They
Yeah.
said went from NY straight into a homeless shelter. Somebody said, Troy Young said, I got $450 dress shoes that are 7 years old that look fresher than all they shoes. And then Rick Ross face ass. Yeah, that Rick Ross right there, bro.
Yeah,
the
Rick
correctional
Ross,
officer, we got Rick Ross up in this mud, man. Let's hear it, man. I mean, man, Salmon Suit
Man
is crazy.
is a person that might have some money because the money gives them influence over environments and women. So people's focus will be, I got to get the money because I've seen having the money will get me a female, the low-hanging fruit female. What is a low-hanging fruit female? A low-hanging fruit female is a female that's only concerned about your money, not what you look like, not how
Once he's
fat
shaking
you
his
are,
head, he gonna shake.
not even
Man,
what you're doing.
Drake
As long
will be
as you got
humming and he
some
gonna
money,
nod his
she
head.
is a low-hanging fruit, right? So in order to get that
Right.
low-hanging fruit, from your perspective, because you've seen other guys with some money get the low-hanging fruit, right? And so that's what
No,
your
no.
focus.
Mind you, when he say
Everything
right,
to get
remember,
this money,
get in
only
front
to
of
get
it.
this low-hanging fruit. I
Nah,
want you
you
to remember
good.
that low-hanging
Come on, man. No,
fruit,
who talks like that?
right? The low-hanging
Hey, man, I'm
fruit
gonna go
means
get this
anybody can
woman
get the
with the
low-hanging
low hanging fruit. What you talking about?
is
Titties?
special
What you
about the
talking about?
low-hanging
That?
fruit? What's the low-hanging fruit again, Drake? The girl that will be with you no matter what you look like, no matter what you doing, as long as you have some money. That's the low-hanging fruit.
It sounds like Naya.
Damn.
That sounds like Naya. I ain't trying to put you out, baby girl, but I know you. Yeah. Cause yeah. All the majority of them dudes up there asked Naya if they can court her, and she turned them. Man, she turned them down. So yeah, man, she was looking at y'all ain't got nothing. I'm gonna go at the guy who looked like he got something. But go ahead. Trick. It
Right?
sounds
So that's where you
sounds
are
like
in your
trick.
life, and that's what you see. You see the most important thing is to get some money because the money makes you a man. How do you know? Because I got all the women. So if I can get the money, I can get all the women, and that surely makes me a man. But it doesn't. But we'll get there, right? The low-hanging fruit. Get the money.
Man, he made that crap up, man.
But you only
You got that off
have
of
vision
Wikipedia.
for the money. You don't have vision beyond the money. Listen, I'm gonna take you somewhere.
Sound like Wendy for the past year. No
you don't
vision.
have
A lot of
vision
tickets.
beyond
Right.
the money. Because somebody might say, well, what is there beyond the money? Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about, that manhood.
Now, what is there behind the money, fool? This man don't got no money, gang. What the fuck? He said, the woman that wants a man with money is low-hanging fruit, so all the women in the world is low-hanging fruit, and you just the best man. I don't even understand what this dude is talking about, bruh. That somebody said,
Remind
are these guys wearing the same suits from last time? What is going on? How many suits do y'all got? They don't got enough suits, bruh.
Man.
They calling them.
What were you saying?
Oh no, I was just saying. It's funny because even like when they did the last chat, like their last class, remember what he said? What he say? At least we all riding out in Bentleys.
Right.
Every time he take a picture, he gotta let you know. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're not materialistic, but you're materialistic. You know what I'm saying? If you materialistic, just say you material. If you like money, just say, hey man, you know what I'm saying?
Just put it out there.
Like,
But
just put it out there, man. Like you ain't gotta degrade it so people, oh yeah, I don't like that. But every time we see you, you know what I'm saying? It's like it just be
it's contradictory. It don't add up.
Yeah.
And then you car you got Naya, it's like, okay, yeah, you went and bought a car just so you can say, look, I got her Benz,
So
which you know, I'm
you
sure
know
it got high mileage. Pretty sure it got high mileage.
we've been putting out videos, right? And I told you somebody reached out and they're like, yo, I heard of Eddie B. So Elijah, one of my partners that's around our age, reached out. He said, man, I heard of Eddie B before. You know what I mean? And I'm explaining to him what we doing. And he said, wait, that girl that's pregnant? He said, that's his daughter? I said, yes, fool. I said this family became a part because they tell me, like, look, now I'm just saying the remnant, y'all, we gonna make y'all, all y'all about to be famous. I just want y'all to know that right now. Thank Eddie B, thank Elijah B, thank Salt Spoken and shit. Hey, if, you know, y'all just give me a little bit of thanks too, but hey, are we clipping the news? I'm clipping every big streamer I know. I thought at first I was gonna start with, you know, Freeze and all them cats. No, I'm tagging everybody. I'm tagging everybody. I still got 5 hours of content to go through from when we sat down with y'all two and Tori. Y'all don't understand how many clips is coming out here, y'all. I just been busy this past week and a half. We is still on y'all. This is affecting real families, regardless. So y'all wondering why I got involved with it? I seen everything Eddie B and them was posting. I said, hey man, I resonate with these guys, man. I identify with what they putting together. So y'all wondering why we doing this? I'm just gonna reiterate. These ain't people that are random. Their family has been directly affected. Now you got this guy telling he's supposed to submit to his father-in-law, but the Holy Ghost told him not to. What's the reason? You say all this to your father-in-law? Isn't that what it's supposed to be though, right? Right? How can we even respect it? Do Freeze even mess with Dre still? Who knows? I don't think so.
That's what I'm talking about. I wanted to open you up to make you start thinking a little bit, right? Is there something beyond the money? Yes. Because when you have vision beyond the money, there's one thing that you are not trying to get, and that's the low-hanging fruit. When your vision is money, because it makes you accessible to the low-hanging fruit. Because you've seen other people with money have access to the low-hanging fruit. But there are levels to this thing. There is vision beyond the money where you are not looking for low-hanging fruit. You're looking at the fruit that's not accessible. That's not just for everybody.
Sounds like he's talking about cherry picking. Hazer, he's pretty much saying a woman that only wants you for the money and nothing else. He's saying that all those women are low-hanging fruit. And he's saying, I have something that's more than that. But he's been saying the same fucking thing for 5 minutes straight. What do you have that's more than the low-hanging fruit? He's just telling me about a woman I don't want. He talking about his son D. Yeah, he talking about his son D. I don't even know what he's talking about right now. He's trying to deter me from what woman? Why are we talking about some imaginary woman? Give me something real outside of American Pimp. Give me something real, brother, that doesn't involve a minor or a child. I'm just saying.
Now let me say, listen. So all this time he been collecting SSI, right? What have Dove been doing that you can say, oh man, she did this. She went and got her degrees. She went and did whatever. All she did was sit next to you and just stare at you.
She
all
did
your life.
headstands. I heard
What
she was
have
doing
done?
headstands.
Yeah, but they do the
No,
handstands naked contest. But then also look at my daughter Naya. You know, graduated from high school. You know, worked little odd jobs here and there.
Oh, she did
But
give a kidney. She
what-
did give a kidney, John Doe. She gave a kidney. She gave him a kidney.
Okay, yeah. But what has she done as far as like personally that you could turn around and be like, man, my woman did this? Like, okay, a crackhead can give you I ain't gonna say a crackhead, but a bum can give you a kidney. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
a cousin or somebody who can give you a kidney. But what if he's saying he have produced these great people? Like me looking at my daughter Naya, I can't look at her and say, wow, look at what he did with Dove. I can see what direction my daughter is going to go into.
Mm.
I don't even know what direction,
She-
especially now since all this other stuff have been exposed. He's not the man that he claimed he is. So therefore, I can't depend on him to be the man I expect him to be for my daughter.
Exactly.
Except for, and then like, man, my daughter have lied within the last 2 months that I have ever heard her lie in her whole life. So he's just showing me that, oh yeah, I can make her a con artist just like me. And again, you look at all those people over there at the Remnant, who can trust anybody? Dre didn't had the women lie, he didn't had the men lie. The men watched Dre lie, the men watched the women lie. The women watched Dre lie, the women watched the men lie. Who can trust anybody over there? So
Damn.
what strong foundation have you built? Because everybody know that everybody will lie for nothing. Just so they can be able to sit on Dre's lap with the Santa Claus suit. They just want to sit on Santa's lap.
Damn. Oh, we got a new meme. Hey, Santa, gorgeous Dre Taylor. Andre, Black Santa, Taylor. I don't know what we gonna come out with.
Yeah.
Bro, we
Yeah.
gotta put him in a
We
Santa
gotta
Claus
screen-
suit now.
Yeah, we got the screenshot. We got the screenshot him
Oh, yeah,
in this class right
we
here.
gonna have to-
Yeah,
We getting all the
Santa
clips.
Taylor.
We getting all the clips from you, Dre.
Look,
That
it goes as reindeers.
requires
Those either
something
those
more.
the elves. Those the elves.
The elves, yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, those are elves back there, man.
Santa Taylor.
Then you having some money. Why?
He still talking about money.
Why,
He
Chad?
talking like-
Why is that environment? Why does that environment require something of you more than you having money? Who can answer that?
Krampus.
Is somebody in the chat answering it?
They calling you
Men up
Krampus.
here?
They said the 7 doors. Can we get the 7 doors to answer?
Right.
Right.
Then
Why
it is
does
seven-
that environment, what environment? A vision beyond the money. Because you stuck at the money. Most of you are stuck at the money.
What is he? My thing is, where is he getting these sermons from? He's telling people to not focus on money. Of course, you don't want people to focus on money when you're moving them into your shelters. You try to move people into the basement, you try to move motherfuckers to the garage. What you doing? Oh, they timed you out, True Blue. You went over there. True Blue went into their chat. Hey, bro, they gonna time you out. Hey, man, they gonna time you out, cuz. Hey, cuz. Hey, True Blue gonna have me saying, cuz, man. Hey, man. Hey, I appreciate you guys. Nah, True Blue a real one. Hey, True Blue a real one.
Check out how sorry they are though. See, they can come over here or wherever we at and post, and we can keep all their stuff up. As soon as you go over there and you say hi, they time. Oh, we don't know who that is. Delete them. Time them out. You see?
Uh-huh.
Come on, man. These men ain't weak.
Y'all scared, man. They scared, bro. Hey, True Blue, thank you, gang. Keep on but look at my Discord. Hold on.
That's why they stay. That's why they stay staring at their phones.
Let me look at this. Nah. Where'd you put it? Oh, in the
Especially
general? Hey, True Blue typed in their chat. They ain't got no game. All they got is give me this and give me that. Hey, Hey, W True Blue, man. Fuck them, dog. Them Rev Knots. Now, before he says it, is he gonna be like, right? He look like he about to say, right?
Yeah, he said that.
Look at who timed me out. Who timed out True Blue? Is it Taylor Made Incorporated? Who's that? Somebody a part of this squad. All
Which is
right.
crazy. That was the name I came up with. I told Dre, I said, man, look, your last name Taylor, you should get a bunch, you should sell suits called Tailor Made. And you could call the company Tailor Made Incorporated or whatever. But you see how they don't have no ideas. Every idea they still running off our ideas.
Yeah. They ain't got no original thought process,
No original.
man.
Yeah.
The owner. Oh, so Andre Taylor itself timed him out. So whoever's running Dre. Oh, the owner or a moderator. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, probably one of they minions, man.
Because the money gets you the low-hanging fruit. But there's a level beyond the money.
You keep saying that. You already said there's levels and levels on top of levels.
Beyond the money. So he said don't care about the money, but there's a level beyond the money. So that means you gotta get the money, right? Right?
But wait, but as soon as he got money from the city, he ran. He already talked about black genius being able to think, having that black genius mind, but he couldn't think past the money. As soon as they paid him, he ran because he didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
Come on, look. You know, America, if you get a contract with the mayor, you good for at least 4 years. He couldn't survive one. But you talking about conquering. Who are you building? Like I said, he would not be able to sit with no mayors in the state of Washington. He can't even sit with the governor. So, but all he talk about is his past. You know them old players that's all they talk about is what they did.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like all their friends is dead. All the, you know what I'm saying, they making up stuff and all that. It's like, man, come on, man. I'm mad, man, because my grandson dad is a con artist.
Eddie, there's a couple of comments. I wanna react to it because we got Rico, then we got Flash Money. Rico said he's trying to talk about you. I see why Eddie mad now. He was cleaning some of those videos with the Remnant. Now he's sitting around the couch doing reviews about them or whatever. What did you do? Why they stopped messing with you? We got 2 paragraphs from Flash Money, and I want to read this. I think Dre is going through a midlife pimp crisis. No disrespect, especially knowing that that's your daughter, but from the outside it feels like he's realized he's getting older and wanted to attach himself to someone young enough to keep opportunity, energy, and financial momentum around him for another 10 to 15 years. A younger woman with a child is naturally going to be focused on building stability, creating income, and securing a future for herself and her kid. So in mind, locking himself in, as cold as it sounds, I can understand the logic from a pure survival perspective, but that's very different from love, loyalty, or what people usually claim to stand for when they talk about the game. It feels more strategic than genuine. So I actually fuck what Rico said. Rico, you's a bitch. We gonna let you type, bitch boy. Keep bowing down to Dre. Keep being obedient and being submissive and wearing them tacky ass K&G suits. Okay? Stop trying to send your other little goons, and we're going to talk about something real, something eloquent. Now, Eddie, what do you think about that? Do you think Dre's trying to survive, off the energy of your daughter?
First, I'm going to answer the K&G thing. Shout out to K&G because all that gear that you're looking at was bought from K&G. And you know what? I have thought about that. It makes a lot of sense. And my thing is, if Dre was if he was what he preached, if he was that stand-up man, hey man, I wouldn't even have an issue with that. But now seeing all the con artist thing, I see he really don't have nothing to offer my daughter except YouTube money. And and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I posted a video yesterday that he said that any woman that he gets with, that he bring home to him and Dub, she has to be way over the top and she got to be powerful. My daughter was 22 years old. She don't have anything. So it's like I say, if he was who he portrayed himself to be, I'd have been like, hey man, go handle your business. But now you see in the con artist, you see he don't really have no direction. He been guiding the remnant for 3 years, no direction. He became a street czar through all that police accountability. He ran off with the money. Come on, man. If you was from where I'm from, you know what I'm saying, in the dope game, and you ran off with a sack, come on, man, your name is dirt in the hood.
Yeah, True Blue.
What you think? What you think Dre is going through? He just showed he trying to act like now he going back to the streets with the whole gorgeous Drake thing, but he compromised the streets. He said I was a snitch. He didn't produce no paperwork. He said he got friends in the government that he can get information on anybody. So he didn't compromise and did all kind of stuff. I can't trust. So even with the whole survival thing that you're saying, man,
Yeah.
I think right now he's delusional and he don't have a plan, but he got exposed before he could try to figure it out. And the whole time when I was with the remnant, I used to always say that. I said, man, he's still trying to figure it out. But I still thought he was a man of accountability, responsible, and all this carrying on stuff. And now I'm finding out that it's all for the money. He's not that. So I don't think he's smart enough for that whole what you said. It's the for the game plan and trying to, yeah, because he can't fall back on my daughter because my daughter don't have anything. He can't fall back on Dove.
Damn.
Dove don't have anything. All he got is social media.
That's
Why he's fighting for his life. That's why he's fighting for his life, because now by us putting out all this truth about him, people are leaving. They're leaving. Look at all those fake accounts. They're so bored, they got to send somebody over here to watch and listen to what we're saying because they know they don't have anything over there. It's all smoking. It just smoke. It's clear. It's clear smoke. You know what I'm saying?
You're saying it's not even a midlife pimp crisis. He's just having a whole delusional crisis episode in general. He doesn't have no set plan, no information that he could benefit or even try to utilize because of where your daughter's currently at. Someone also said that.
Panicking.
Someone also said that he sounds like a protected informant. That was what Joe Mama said. W. Joe Mama.
Man, listen, my homeboy before, when I first got started, my homeboy said, man, he sound like he feds. And I'm like, dude say that about everybody. And I was like, I'm not going to put that on him. The very next day is when he put the post out saying, hey, Eddie, I talked to a friend of mine in the government and he told me some things about you. I had to call my brother and say, man, guess what this dude just said? He said, I told you. My son was with me. We was in Detroit. I went home and I was like my homeboy. He pulled up to the hotel and we was sitting down in the lobby kicking it. And he said that. So the next day, I had to call him because I was still in Detroit. He said, "Man, you ain't gonna believe what this dude just said."
Nah, that's crazy.
We laughed about it. And guess what? His name is Rico. So I think that whoever that is, they probably heard me say Rico name, so now they got to play. Again, they have no originality. When they said Rico, I said, damn, because sometimes he watch your stuff too. So I said, oh, Rico up in here? But again, that showed you they don't have a brain. He couldn't think of a name. He said, oh man, I'm going to use that name Eddie used before. I'm going to say my name is Rico. They all think like that.
Well, even when we did our first stream, he tried to come in and act like he support my stuff and support mine, and he was like, "Oh, Cool and K, this doesn't sound like you." Like, bro, nah. They said OG speaking real shit though. Troy Young said that don't sound like a man to me. Someone else also said, shout out D-Love, they said Dove. Let me see, because I said that Dove is old and got plastic and is unattractive. Someone said she out there looking handsome. Okay, my fault, y'all. I just had to read some of the comments. They clowning. Y'all clowning. Y'all got me weak. Let's see a little bit more what he has to say, because we've been watching y'all for the past hour and we can't even get through. Like I don't even understand how I would be able to sit down in this space, man. My ears would bleed.
Man.
Low-hanging
But you know
fruit
what?
has
Go ahead. Go ahead.
no value. So why does that area require something more than money is the question. We're in class today.
Because money can't give you access to all areas.
Not nothing yet.
Okay.
What you talking about?
Bro.
Well, he asking people questions with what they say.
Certain things, certain information, certain knowledge is hidden from those out there that value the money so much over their manhood.
Okay, that's not what it is though, but that's a good
D said
answer.
wait.
So
Go back.
D ended up sounding stupid than a bitch, and Dre was like, no, that's not what it is. What are you talking about? So here, let me.
Yeah. If you rewind that back, just because you in the chat, like this is why you should be paying attention, man. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, they watching us.
So look. Listen to your daddy, D, because he's asking a question about something serious he's trying to convey to the
You should
people,
know.
right? And you fucking it up, right?
D, mind you, D been in this information all his life, and he's still getting answers wrong.
Still
Come on,
getting it
man.
wrong. That's crazy. This nigga's a bitch, dog. I'm not gonna cap. Why you sound scared to talk? Because he's the nigga not that bright, bro. I'm trying to tell you, you get angry and shit and just try to hit on shit because he thought he was big, but he never felt confident enough to fight somebody that was actually like around his size. So he tried to pick on people. He's a little weirdo. Sorry, no, my fault, bro. My fault.
Because money can't give you access to all areas.
Okay.
It requires certain things, certain information, certain knowledge that's hidden from those out there that value the money so much over their manhood.
Okay, that's not what it is though, but that,
hey, screen record that. Hey, we need to screen record that right now.
Hey.
We need to screen record that. Just that part, man. Like, come on.
That's at a minute. Hey, at a minute and 6, we could get that screen recorded. I'm about to get the clip right after. Cause
Man.
what the hell? Hey, bro, how you been the information your whole life? This is Dre's #1 example. That's not what it is. You done pissed him off. He about to whoop your ass. He said, "Where the hell my belt at?" Dale, DoorDash, Pete, get your ass over here. I'm about to whoop your ass with this motherfucking belt. Goddamn, bro, you been in this motherfucking information all this goddamn. Let me take off my motherfucking belt.
that's a good
Been
answer.
teaching you this all your
Hey, chat,
Anybody in the
chat.
chat?
That was the dude who came in the chat and said a bunch of dudes sitting on the couch with no receipts. And now you're seeing what their receipts look like. Just so y'all can look at us, and we not tripping. This is what we're saying because it's like it was a lot of that.
Hey, and Flash Money said, because he's the one that sent the paragraph in regards to the midlife crisis, because hey, we got some people that's very been touched by this, bro. Like, they're like, wait, what the fuck is going on? He said, I felt that deeply. A man ultimately has an answer for the seeds he chooses to plant, because in time, every garden reveals the nature of its cultivation. The saddest part is that he appears fully aware he's planting them in minds that are impressionable and underdeveloped, that are still impressionable in underdeveloped places where influence is easy, but true accountability is rare. Oh, hold on. I'm just.
Yeah.
That hit it on the nail. That hit it, hey, bro, at rim knots, y'all are easily impressionable. And you're underdeveloped in places where influence is easy. So when he's breaking down your trauma, right? And you got to understand certain things, right? He using y'all trauma, right? To get to y'all and to get to y'all kids, Cavassier, right? Sorry.
You sad, man.
And nobody else up there answered. Hold on.
Okay. Why does that area, the vision beyond the money, require something more than money? Any of the women had an answer.
He's looking because they don't know what the fuck to say. What are you talking about, Dre?
This is his idea to try to get people to come back, saying, "Hey, I got it. I got a reason for you guys to come back and subscribe. Listen to what I'm about to say tonight." And you see how we're breaking all that down. And that's what, for I say, like the past 6 months, we were just really looking like, man. But you know, we out here, we got the lease, so we're kind of like stuck until like the lease is up and all this carrying on. But being out here, compared to the people that's just that's remnant, they just watching it on TV, so they can watch it, go get something to eat, come back. They ain't got to sit there. But when you hear and we start looking like, hold on, man, this he doing this. He talking about the same thing over and over. He's not doing nothing. Even we was pushing the envelope like, hey, look, we need to start doing something, man. All this sitting around talking about obedience and submission. How long we supposed to keep doing this? And then they would get mad. Oh man, y'all, Dre didn't say we supposed to do anything yet. I'm like, why are y'all waiting on Dre?
But the thing is, it's like it goes back to the 48 laws of power. It sounds like it's that never outshine the master type syndrome. So like nobody wants to go in and identify and be great themselves because they don't, you know what I'm saying? It's like we still gotta bow down to Dre.
Yeah.
So them ideas to be bigger, you can't even attach yourself to him because you always gonna be a follower. So all
Like
the ideas we ever got was from a follower standpoint. It was never from somebody who's trying to think like a boss or like a leader. You know what I'm saying? It
True
was
leaders getting together and leading together.
We gonna think we're gonna see what Dre is doing, but we like, okay, how can we expand? They're trying to stay in the realm of Dre because they're followers. It's like trying to, it's like talking to, like
look at them right now. They're happy with their life. Go to work and on Wednesdays and Saturdays, sit up under Dre. They're happy with that life right there. They don't have to look forward towards nothing. Dre got us. Dre is going to win that lottery ticket. Dre is going to produce for us, and all we got to do is it's like, I don't even like to put the pimping on it, but it's that kind. It's like, yeah, let me stay up under my man, and he's going to tell me what to do. But Dre don't even have no instructions for them. Go to work and pay on your subscriptions.
But the remnant isn't employing people though. They're not getting people.
No. And see, like when we came out here, this is what we thinking. Like I'm like, oh, okay. He said he got the governor. He said he got the mayor. We thinking he about to do some things. You can get a grant. He say for everybody to go to Hawaii, but we basically got paid for everybody's flights because my children was working at the airlines. So a lot of the tickets came from them. So you can get a grant for Hawaii, but you can't get a grant for people that's coming out here, leaving their jobs and all kind of stuff. And like like some of the guys, it's like 2 of them, their women left their homes to come out here. So they really got to push the envelope because they don't want their wives, their girlfriends looking at them like, man, you brought me out here for what? You're not doing nothing. Y'all not doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? So they got to be like, come on, Dre, making me look bad. We got to do something. And all he got for them is another speech.
Joe Mama, definitely don't get that subscription. It's $50 on YouTube, $20 on Instagram, and they got an OnlyFans one every Tuesday, and that's $20 every Tuesday. Definitely don't do it. It's really not working. I know you fucking with me, Joe Mama, but we just gotta let you know. Definitely don't waste your money. You catch it for free right here on Wednesday, and we're gonna give you the commentary behind it. W. Leilani, I appreciate the gifted sub. That's 2 gifted. I appreciate that, Leilani. Hey man, W. All right, let's go.
The same thing he talking about on Wednesdays is the same thing he talks about through the week.
Let me see this, man.
I be looking like Tory.
Why is money minimized in that area of vision beyond the money?
I mean, I think
Simple.
How far before they get here?
Because they already got money.
No, what the fuck? Did we just wait? No, wait, did y'all hear what he just said? He said, what? Wait, hold on. He said, what? He said it was simple because they already got the money. Y'all, hold on, man.
I mean, that'll be 4 minutes away. So y'all just telling me like better than Apple.
Okay.
I'm
We got like 4 minutes.
4 minutes. We good. We just gonna. I just want y'all to hear this response and we
Why
can
does
close
that
this out.
area require
Okay.
something more than money is the question. We're in class today.
Because money can't give you access to all areas.
Okay.
It,
Hold
re-
on.
it requires certain things, certain information, certain knowledge that's hidden from those out there that value the money so much over their
He
manhood.
was hoping that was
Okay.
gonna
That's not what
stick.
it is, though, but that's a good answer. But
He was hoping that
anybody in
was
the
it.
chat?
Right.
You can tell he mad. You can tell he like, man, I got this.
Oh, D getting belt tonight. D about to get that belt. That
Okay. Okay. Why does that area, the vision beyond the money, require something more than money? Any of the women had an answer. Why is money minimized in that area of vision beyond the money? Simple, because they already got money.
y'all heard that, right?
Even Cub was getting it wrong.
He said it's because the women already have money. I'm so fucking lost. I thought we didn't want money, but now we want the woman with money, but the woman shouldn't want the man with money because that's low hanging fruit.
Hey, man.
Did I get that right, or are we?
That's why we can't be remnant. Because we think. And like I said, even being over there, by me already having the agenda, thinking like, okay, we about to put something together. That's what my mission was over there. So a lot of things that he was saying, I'm ready to put in some work. So when you get to listening, it's like, okay, that part is not for me. You know what I'm saying? We don't be getting busy out here. Like I said, me and my kids was doing more than what the remnant was doing, more than what Drake was doing. You know, we going out, we trying to network, we out here trying to figure out. We know more about Seattle than they do.
See, I just don't understand how we could watch so much of that content leading up to this, and Dre is still controlling the narrative, the conversation. He's the Holy Ghost amplifier. He is everything. There hasn't been anybody up there that can speak for themselves or contribute one original thought. And Dre's telling people if the answers is right or wrong. So where are the teachings at? Because is everybody supposed to know? Do you all not debrief, or is it random? Like y'all just come up there, like you know.
And you know, D can't host a class. D can't. He did a whole hour of how he was angry with his father because he just grew up angry. And we like, dude, you went on about a whole hour, copy and paste, doing the same thing Dre is doing, talking about the same thing over and over. But how have you been in this information all your life and you still have anger issues? I thought you were supposed to have conquered that. So again, where is the conquering coming from when y'all got Dove? She fighting with people at the grocery store. She fighting with people at the gym. How have you conquered anything? Y'all walking around with all this anger. You see, when I told Dre, I said, man, you need to take accountability what you did for lying, acknowledge it, and apologize. You see how angry he got. All this because he didn't want to apologize. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How are you teaching anybody anything? That's why when the city of Seattle gave him all that money, he ran because he did not have a clue on what to do. And of course, he can't even say he was a street czar because all kind of black organizations was getting money around the time George Floyd got killed.
Yeah.
The Black Lives Matter movement got millions of dollars. All these different organizations got all this money. You was a sucker. They got millions, and all you got was, I say at the most, 250,000. You got 150,000 to be the street czar. You got 100,000 to do the conversation with the streets. So you're getting, you got $250,000 to run off. I
Bro,
forgot what they used to call us. but back in the game, in the streets, they used to call dudes, they used to call them runoff, was it runoff artists? Skate. It was
Ran
we had
off
a
on the
name for that.
flood. He stole from the city of Seattle. Andre Taylor stole his money from the city of Seattle to make pimp music videos. Let's call it what it is. He's trying to make his wife a star. She was too washed up. Nobody wants to see Dove rapping. I'm sorry, no disrespect to her. We don't want to see her rapping and singing about the streets. She ain't never been a part of the streets. Dre, we don't want to hear you talking about when you were 30, messing with them minors, messing with them young girls, messing with all that. We want to go to Salt Spoken. We want to see y'all short films. We want to see y'all interviews. We want to see y'all content, talk about your life, and talk about real stuff of what it means, real actual information that men, women, and all can benefit from. I know y'all gotta go. So is anything y'all want to say before y'all get out here?
So listen, this time we have an appointment, so we gotta leave early. But yeah, the rest of them, yeah, it's on and popping.
Come on.
This time, because we're supposed to leave tomorrow, but you know,
It's
but
good. It's good.
So
We'll be back next Wednesday. Either way, we're ready because as soon as we got content for a whole nother week. Like I said, I'm going over I'm going over the first interview. The second interview we did with Soft Spoken is live on my YouTube. Again, y'all can repost them on y'all YouTube. You got my full support. You can repost it. If you need help posting it, let me know. But
okay.
yeah, let's get a part 2 to this one. Yeah, we'll be back. They saying to stop it here. So we're going to keep these shorts, but we're going to get through them. And like I said, depending on my work schedule, we're going to try to start on time. Thank y'all for y'all patience. Eddie B, Elijah, y'all, I appreciate y'all. The content that we're doing is stepping outside of just our realm. There's a lot of people, to be honest, because we've been on live for about an hour and a half. I don't think we should make them longer than 2 hours. Just so we can get the clips that we need to. And if we need to separate it, then we can separate it. Troy said W Stream. Joe Mama said W Stream, W Eddie, W Elijah, W Coolin. Remember, y'all follow Salt Spoken on Instagram and YouTube. If y'all even get on my Instagram, y'all gonna see me posting. Eddie B posts every day. He is a content creator. We got him creating content. We got people want to see his short films. Elijah run his content through Salt Spoken, but Eddie out. It's just funny, man. The Kingsway say, please keep these up, y'all. We're going to keep them up, man. We're going to keep them coming. And also, and we're going to talk in the background because we want to really educate everybody out here on what to look out for, too. We've been talking about it, and we're going to put it out there, whether it's educating through comedy, educating through conversation. We're having it. And it's going to make y'all feel uncomfortable. But if y'all see Eddie B out there in the town, y'all mess with me, tell him you love him. Cause hey man, we ain't worried about these rim knots or nothing, man. They don't got nobody, they don't got no resources. The thing is, they can't tear down anything that they never conquered anything. They don't know how to tear down anything because they never started nothing. Y'all seen it right here. Right. But alright, y'all, man. I'm not gonna keep y'all too long, man.
Alright, y'all. Appreciate man. Thank y'all, man.
Hey, man. Much love, man. Elijah, bro, I'm gonna get up with you. I'm gonna send you all the shit, gang.
All right, bet.
Bet.
All right, y'all.
Come on. Chat. Give me a second, chat. Give me a second, chat. So look. W. Leilani, I do appreciate the gifted subs, yo. I appreciate that. W follow. W Flash O Money. That's bro. Oh yeah. That's just my beat. I'm gonna actually take down that banner. But y'all, we back, man. I don't know why this is looking like this. Wasn't it looking a little different the other day? Looking like this? I don't know. We cool, man. We cool. Y'all, we back. We doing this stream weekly. I just got back from work, so I rushed into the stream. But y'all, we're on these Remnant Cult guys, man. I'm switching up the content just so we could talk about things that are important, that are impacting my life. Obviously, y'all see me talk about some of the things I've dealt with. But why this resonates with me, just to reiterate that for those that are new, Daryl Maurice Goodley II, a.k.a. DoorDasher P, was formerly known as my godbrother, and that is essentially Andre Gorgeous Dre Taylor's right-hand man. He's a leader in the Remnant. The Remnant is funded by his prostitution. It's funded by his just filth, okay? This is an abuser. He hits on everybody that he's been around, his mama, his women, and children. He's currently affecting people right now. So right now, when we talk about these things, I'm talking about sensitive sensitive subjects, uncomfortable topics. Even for me, it's changed everything in my life, man. I have to be the sharpest I can be so I can put out the content and respond in an eloquent fashion. So I appreciate y'all support. True Blue, you don't have to go over there and troll them. Thank you for trolling them. D-Love pre-2020. Thank you for commenting. Everybody in the chat, y'all know who that is. But I thank you for commenting and showing love. Joe Mama, Kingsway, Troy Young with the follow. You came in active with the chat. We might have to badge you up. Lonnie 2026 Lonnie. 2026 Lonnie. We appreciate you. Okay? We appreciate each and every one of y'all. Hazer, Boolin. Man, W my guy Boolin for tapping in. W everybody tapping in. Jay in the Flesh. Okay, John Doe. We got more people out here. I'm going to clip all this shit up, man, and we putting it out there, bro. I'm about to download the VOD and keep it going. You mature for being a young man. Hey, I appreciate that, Joe Mama. And I seen what you said. Joe Mama was more so like, I'm going to make my own money. I'm not going to lead and or depend on anybody else to make this money or to lead me to the promised land. You know what I mean? So I respect that too, Joe Mama. Dead ass. Dead homies, okay? Dead homies. But it's some real shit, y'all. The content I'm going to make outside of this, you know, y'all know I'm going to have fun. We're going to have fun. We're going to turn up. But again, I'm just putting all this out here. They do these lives once a week. We got barely into like maybe an hour or something into the live, bro. We're really not missing out anything. That's like genuinely, but we're gonna react to it and show people what these people are talking about. We only got through one part of it, but what more do we need to listen to with these guys? Genuinely, I don't know what more we need to listen to, y'all. So I'm gonna chill out for the night. I'm gonna eat real quick, man. Not real quick. I'm gonna eat, man. Chill, hang out. Y'all know I've been streaming, turning up. We're gonna plan tomorrow's stream accordingly. We might do like a late night stream tomorrow, just something chill. For those that love to tap in, man, y'all tap in with the tap in. I'm gonna run some clips from tonight and from our last video with Eddie B and all the family with his with Eddie B, Elijah, and his daughter Tori B, who was a woman in the remnant. She was in here speaking, so I'm gonna run those clips, man, and really get it out there. But much love, everybody. I appreciate y'all tapping in, and I will be back. His kid pops up in a minute. Oh, wait, hold on. True Blue, you said his kid pops up? I mean, y'all, we could react to it, but you know what I mean? Like, bro, I don't want to react to this shit, like, by myself. I'd rather save it when I'm with Eddie B and them. And honestly, his kid taking care of somebody else's kid, bro. Like, his youngest son, Manaz, he taking care of Andre Traylor's grandchildren, bro. Kids that ain't even his, bro. I'm not saying you can't take care of kids that ain't yours, bro, but he doing it so he could get some game and get some information, bro. These guys is not doing nothing, bro. Look at these guys, bro. This shit is crazy, man. Actually, yeah, you can see these guys, bro. Just straight clowns, y'all. The Remnant, these clowns, bro. I'm about to get out of here, though. Y'all be easy. Y'all have a good night. Stay blessed. We continue to make awareness, man. And we're going to let everybody know what the fuck going on, man. W True Blue. W everybody. W Joe Mama. I will be back, man. Y'all be easy.